Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Brian. I am joined by my co-host, Harold. We are live here for what should be a blockbuster show. We have a blockbuster soap star today. X-Ridge, who played X-Ridge, who was played by Ronn Moss on Bold and the Beautiful. He is a legendary soap star in his own term. He's also a member of the band The Singers. He's been with that band for many, many years, and he sings the song "Baby Come Back." Without any further ado, let's bring on Ronn Moss. You ready to bring on Ronn Moss, Harold?
Yep, let's bring him on.
Okay.
There we go.
Hello.
Are you there?
Yes. Hello, sir.
Brian, Harold?
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I didn't know if you guys were going to be able to hear me here.
Yes. Yes, we can.
Oh, cool. Okay. The connection's good?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How you doing this morning?
Doing good. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. I just wanted to correct one thing you said. You said I was in the group, The Singers.
Uh-huh.
And I think you meant to say I was a singer in this group.
Player.
The group's actually called Player.
Right.
Okay, Player. Okay, I do apologize about that.
That's all right. That's all right.
I wanted to let you know, sir. I saw your Periscope just a few minutes ago, and for some reason Periscope's been giving me some problems. Whenever I type, the people in the video cannot see my comments, and so I had my friend go in there and say about the Wrestling Lounge, because some reason people cannot see my comments. So I don't know if there's a problem with Periscope or what it is, but I was typing the number and everything, but nobody could see what I was saying.
Yeah, I remember I asked you to put the info in there, and it wasn't really coming through. Look, they're working out a few bugs in that, but they'll get it. They actually just converted today over to the landscape mode. So I think they're working out a few bugs. My wife wasn't able to view back the playbacks either. So there are a few things that need to be, little glitches that need to be worked out, but they're getting it there. They're getting in there.
Okay, I haven't yet seen the update for the Android device yet, so maybe it's going to come out later on.
Yeah, just go to your what do they call it? Not the settings.
Google Play.
Google Play. Go to Google Play, right?
Okay. I wanted to ask you, sir, what was it that made you decide that you wanted to be a singer and an actor?
Well, I'd actually been doing the singing and bass playing and rock and roll since I was 11 years old. So that was the first thing that I ever did. I was a musician. I have been a musician all my life, and I did the group. We formed the group Player in 1977. Had the #1 record in 1978, and my music partner Peter Beckett and I are still going with the group. We are going out on tour next week. Actually, again, we're continuing a tour that we started down south. We're going to be in Mississippi and Kentucky coming up here next week. So we still. What happened? Why I switched over? I just decided I wanted to try the acting thing. Through several different things that happened, it was just one of those bugs up my ass that I thought, well, let me just try and see what happens with the acting. And I went from having something in music to having absolutely nothing in acting, and for a couple of years it was pretty slim pickings there. But I finally worked my way up, and then along comes this series that seemed perfect for me, called The Bold and the Beautiful.
Wow.
25 years later, I was still on the show. And it's now, I think, almost 3 years that I have not been on Bold and Beautiful and been doing other things, other creative endeavors, and it's actually quite nice.
Well, I've got to honestly say that no disrespect to Thurston K, but you were the one who originated Ridge, and you were the best Ridge by far on the Bold and Beautiful. I mean,
the general opinion seems to be, and I still hold to it, I don't understand why they didn't give Thorsten another character. Just let him play a new character and let him own it from the beginning. It seemed like a silly thing to bring in and try to fill a character with that much depth after 25 years. It just seems silly. But best to them. I hope they're okay, and I am definitely okay, and a lot happier not having to do the grueling schedule of that show the way it was.
Well, I'm looking at the phone line, and we've got callers. I'm going to go and take a call, and then we'll let my co-host ask you a question. Okay. 425. You're on the air with Ronn Moss.
Hey, Brian. Hey, Ron. This is calling from Daytime After Dark, and
hello.
I love your music. I love Playo, and I love Baby Come Back.
Oh, thank you.
And I loved it when you sang it on the new hospital, and you saved my little Spencer. That was really nice. And I have my own show, and you're welcome to come on anytime. Brian had my information, but what I wanted to ask is, will you ever be willing to do another soap?
I am actually, it depends on how you define it, but I'm actually doing another show right now called The Bay.
Mhm.
It's a new, it's an internet series right now, but we're very close to taking it to a YouTube or a Hulu or one of the other formats, one of the sort of cable and streaming formats. But check it out. Check it out. We're already doing that. My wife and I are producers on the show. We just won an Emmy for it, which was very cool because we were very much the underdogs in the running for that. And just go to thebaytheseries.com and check it out.
Well, yeah, I mean, I watched it, and I'm having the cast on in a week or two on my show, Daytime After Dark, and I love seeing the web series back. It's nice, and The Bay is a really good show, and I'm glad you're a part of it.
We also have a new show called Bruna and Beverly Hills, which will be a sitcom. It'll be my first sitcom, and we filmed the first pilot for it, and we're looking to continue on to do 12 more episodes. So there are lots of things brewing, lots of different shows brewing.
Okay, cool. Well, like I said, you're welcome on the show on Daytime After Dark anytime, and I think I'm interviewing you in a couple of weeks for The Bay on Daytime After Dark, so I will talk to you more then.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Okay,
lovely.
Thank you for your call, Carly. And we hope you get to feeling better soon. We know you're under the weather right now.
Yeah, thanks, Brian.
You're welcome. Okay.
Bye-bye, Ron.
Bye-bye. Take care. Thanks so much.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Harold, you got a question?
Yeah, I wanted to ask Mr. Moss about, does he play any instruments?
I do play instruments. I play bass in the rock and roll band and sing. I play guitar as well. That's what I'll be performing in Belgium when we go there next month. I play a little drums, a little keyboard, mostly bass and guitar, and the singing.
What about writing? Do you write any of your music, or?
I do. I write some of it. My music partner, Peter Beckett, writes most of the songs because when I was on the show, it was so time-consuming that I didn't have time to sit down and write songs, believe it or not. That's how life-consuming it was. But Peter has written some wonderful songs. He's an excellent songwriter. And a lot of the player material is Peter's, and it works really well.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to take another call, and we'll let you know, folks, you got a question for Mr. Ronn Moss. Call in at 773-897-6289 and press 1 to be in the host's view, and we'll get you on the phone with Ronn Moss. Okay, our next caller, 732. You're on the air with Ronn Moss. 732.
Hello.
You're on the air, Ron Miles.
Hi,
732.
Hi. What's your name?
that's Des Moines. I met you, and I saw your concert in California. You were great. This is when you were playing a couple of years ago when we had the fan fest there for the Bone Beautiful also.
Oh, okay.
And I've seen you in a lot in the Daytime Emmy. I watched you since the beginning of the Bone Beautiful.
That's a long time.
Yes, and your players, when you sing all those songs and new songs too, that was a great concert. And I see you touring all over the world, and you're coming back here also, and you're doing the 2 shows. So what else is going to be coming in the future?
We have The Bay, we have Bruna in Beverly Hills, and the new sitcom. Player is going out on the road. We are actually out on the road. We come back in for a little period of time and then go back out. We're also going to Europe. We, meaning me and my wife.
Yes.
We're going to go to
nice.
Belgium. We're going to Belgium, Amsterdam, Germany, possibly Italy. And did I say Amsterdam? Yes. So the concert coming up in Belgium, Amsterdam. We're going to do a visit there, line up some new business things we're doing, and it's all good. So we got a little European travel in the future.
Great, and I always love you and your character.
Thanks. I have a couple new characters going on now, so it's a pleasant change, I must say, from playing Ridge for 25 years. It was a great run. I loved playing Ridge a lot, but it's kind of nice having a little variation now.
Oh yeah, definitely, and I see all the new changes. I see you when you did the wife swap.
Yeah, the wife swap. That was funny.
Yeah.
That made us laugh too. Do you guys know about that show?
Oh yes, sir. I saw when you and Tyler Christopher did the wife swap, and that was really good. I actually still have it recorded. Actually, I recorded that episode.
Oh yeah.
It was really
made
good.
me laugh, I must say. What a funny thing to do. We weren't sure how it would come across, and I think I overamped things a little bit, but that was all fun, all in fun.
Yeah, that was good.
Well, we want to thank you so much for your call.
Thank you.
Thank
Ron.
you.
Thank you. Keep in touch and let me know what you think about the stuff that's in the future here.
I will do. I do that. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you another question, and then we're gonna take another call on the phone line. What was it like for you being Rowdy Abilene in the Andy Sinderis? I hope I pronounced the last name right. Classic.
Sideris.
Hard
Andy
ticket to
Sideris. Yeah, that
Andy
was
Sideris.
a hoot. That was a real ball of fun. It was actually 2 to 3 weeks in Hawaii where we filmed, and I was surrounded by a bunch of Playboy playmates and different beautiful girls that were part of that. That was Andy's sort of MO at that time. Met a lot of very dear friends, and it was just a lot of fun. It was one of those quick little filming things that turned out to be a lot of fun. Whatever you think of the movie, it wasn't Shakespeare by any means, but it was a hell of a lot of fun to do.
Wow. Okay. I want to let fans know once again, because we're getting callers. This is great. Call in at 773-897-6289 and press 1 to be in the host's view, and we'll get you on the phone to ask Ron a question. We'll bring on our next fan right now, 330. You're on the air, Ron Miles.
Hello,
330. You're on the
Ron.
air, Ron Miles.
Hello. What's your name?
Hi, Ron. Sally Femia. I've watched you from day one on B&B. Love you.
Hello, Sally.
I follow you. Hi. I'm wondering in the near future if there's possibility we can see a tour of your house. The little bits and pieces I see, it looks beautiful. I would really love to see it.
We have actually shown it on the wife swap show we were just talking about. You saw a bit of it, and I have done various things at the house over the years. Believe it or not, we actually shot that show, Bruna and Beverly Hills. We shot it here at the house, which was quite nice. But just a quick little aside, if you join Periscope, which is a little app, I believe, Harold, you're on, or Brian's on? Harold's on, right?
Yeah, I'm on, sir.
On it. Yeah.
I'm on there.
But if you join Periscope, it's P-E-R-I, Periscope, I just kind of showed people today, this morning, a little bit of the house. So it's kind of a good way to keep in touch and all.
Oh, okay. I do watch your Periscope. I'm very much enjoying it, although I don't know how to get on there. I don't know how to, show my name and everything.
Oh, it should come up automatically for you in the app. You just type. There should be a little space down below on your phone, and you just tap in there, and you can type on your keyboard, and the comment comes up. You just hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. It's sort of self-explanatory, but try it next time.
Okay, I'm going to go on your Periscope. Like I said, I want to see your house. It looks so beautiful.
Yeah, you can watch the replay of what we had this morning. Harold was on there with me.
I'll do that. Thank you, Ron.
You're welcome. Thanks for calling in.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yeah, it was actually me, Brian. I was on there with you. Harold, he may get Periscope one day if I can work with him and get him to figure out how to do it.
Drag me out of Stone Ages, I guess.
It's kind of a cool thing because it gives people a direct access, and it's a live feedback. It's live in real time, and it works pretty well with the connection in most cases. Sometimes it goes a little squirrely. I think they're having some little bug issues right now, but it's been working really well. Hey, can I ask you guys a question?
Sure.
Does your show have any, excuse my ignorance about this, but does your show have anything to do with wrestling?
Yes, it does. What it is the Wrestling Lounge. A lot of people get thrown off by it being called the Wrestling Lounge. But what it is, we interview pro wrestlers, we interview soap stars, celebrities, singers, authors, comedians. We interview all genres of people. So we have a large variety of fans that call in from all different genres. So, we just talk all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, cool. But it's not obviously it's not wrestling.
I am in the professional wrestling field myself.
Are you? Okay.
I'm a referee. So, anyway, I have a question. My wife wanted me to ask you this. Yes. What is it with you wearing these scarves sometimes? Is that from like a 70s thing? That's what she wanted to know.
Yeah, I think it goes back further than the 70s. I used to wear them when I was a kid. I've always worn scarves. Don't ask me why. It's just something I gravitated to. I like scarves, and I just wound up collecting about 147 of them, apparently, according to the wife swap show that counted them.
Oh, wow.
The wife that I was swapping with actually went in my closet and counted all my damn scarves. Couldn't believe it. But there's no rhyme or reason to it. There's no particular fashion sense. I'm not trying to do anything. Just something I like, and it's like wearing jeans for me. I wear jeans and T-shirt mostly. I love it. I've always loved it, and it just became part of my sort of shtick, So there we go. It's very simple.
All right.
When you were the voice of Dr. Forrester in Bolt, how much preparation went into that?
It was a little bit of preparation, only in the communicating with the director and the producer. It was the director who wanted me to play that particular part. They obviously wrote it for me in the original Bolt, and it was a pleasure to do. I was so happy to do that. I'd love to do more of that voiceover stuff because it's fun to do, to be able to play a character just using your voice. And I went over to Disney, and we recorded it over there while I was watching the playback of different things. It was very, very nice. But it's just one of those fun things to do as an actor. It's another medium, another venue you can do to use your voice as an actor. That becomes the acting point, and I love it. I'd like to do more of it.
Ooh. What I have to ask you this because, I've been watching Bold and the Beautiful for a couple of years now. I can't say that I watched it from the very beginning. I watched it back when they had Betty White was on there and Mario Lopez. I started watching it around that time, a little bit before. But one of the scenes of Bold and the Beautiful that stands out to me more than any scene that I think I've ever seen on there is the scene to where your fictional daughter on the show, Phoebe, was killed, and I know that she loved Thomas at the time, and I know that your character Ridge, you didn't actually agree with that, and I just want to ask you, how was it for you emotionally and mentally filming that scene when Phoebe was killed off?
That was probably one of the most emotional times in the show for me. Losing one's daughter like that, it really affected me, and I kind of got into it far enough to where it really felt I felt like I really had lost my daughter, and I just it became kind of a reality for me, and I seemed to work well for the scenes, but I've got to admit I took it home with me a bit. I did not like losing my daughter. I didn't want to lose Phoebe. I especially didn't want to lose Mackenzie, who played her, Mackenzie Mousey. She was a wonderful, beautiful actress, and we still keep in touch now. And I really don't like it when characters leave the show. It's not a pleasant thing. But getting into that scene was not very easy. But once I got there, it was deep.
Yeah, I remember that scene as clear as day, and you did a phenomenal job in the emotions of it, and it was just so heart wrenching. I mean, I literally cried, during the scene, as well, because it was so emotional. And speaking of Mackenzie, I'm gonna check out that movie that she's in. You was talking about Into the Woods, put out by Disney. I'm going to check that out.
She did a wonderful job. She's a singer as well, and she was able to play opposite Meryl Streep, which had to be very cool for her. And go check it out. It is a musical. Be aware of that.
Okay.
The movie is a musical.
Okay, I read that you were in an Italian version of Dancing with the Stars. How was that experience?
That was probably one of the hardest things I think I've ever done in my life. That was amazing. It was called Ballando con le Stelle, Dancing with the Stars. And Italy started their version about the same time the U.S. started their version. And it's done very, very differently in that it's about twice as hard as the one here. You have to do 2 dances a week instead of 1. You have a live show for 4 hours on Saturday night instead of 2 hours.
Wow.
It's literally twice as long, and it's, I would say, twice the pressure. Now, I added to that pressure by having to go back and forth because I was still doing Bold and Beautiful here. I would have to do my shows here on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then fly out on Thursday to Rome, arrive Friday morning, literally go to the dance studio and learn 2 dances in about 4 to 5 hours is all I had. That's along with wardrobe fittings and photography settings and press stuff they had me do. All of that had to be done in about 4 to 5 hours. So basically I had 4 or 5 hours to learn what everybody else had 6 days to learn. So I was at a bit of a disadvantage there. And I thought originally I'm going to get booted off this early because I can't keep up this kind of a schedule going back and forth every week. And then I'd do the live show on Saturday night, fly out Sunday morning, go back and do the whole thing again. For 3.5 months, we did that.
Plus the jet lag had to be incredible.
Just add everything up, and it was pretty horrendous. So I wound up, believe it or not, it's like an amazing feat, I guess. I wound up coming in second in the whole competition, only because of the determination to win it, because I had everything against me, and I got I turned into the Energizer Bunny, I think. But it was a very interesting, hard experience. Dancing is hard. If you want to get in the best shape ever in your life, take dancing lessons. If you have a wife or girlfriend, go and do the dancing, the formal dancing stuff. You will get in the best shape. I know you know a lot of wrestlers, and you do the wrestling stuff, and you get in great shape with that. Dancing will kick your ass that way. I was in pretty great shape with the karate and kung fu and stuff. Dancing trumps it all. It really does. It's amazing because you wind up using every aspect of your body, of your physique. So that's just my recommendation. But that was very hard to do, that whole Dancing with the Stars thing, and not sure I would do it again.
Now, did they vote people off by calling? And is it kind of the same way as it was in the States, or how did that?
Yes, same type of thing. They call. They did it by tweeting, actually, or not tweeting. What do you call it? Texting. Okay. They would text their support to you, and if you didn't get enough support, then you were the one chosen that week to be ousted. That's the way it went.
I have a message for you, Ron, from a fan on the Wrestling Lounge page from Facebook. They said their name is Angelique D. Veries. Hope I pronounced that right. She says can't call in. She says can't call in. Live in the Netherlands, but to tell you that she's looking forward to seeing you again next month, and that it is great to see that you are doing well with all your new adventures. Love, Angelique.
Oh, cool. Yes, Angelique is a wonderful, dear Facebook and Twitter and now Periscope friend. And, very cool. We have a lot of people in Belgium and the Netherlands that we're looking forward to seeing.
Wow, that's amazing. What was it like playing the love interest of Catherine Kelly Lane, who played Brooke on Bold and Beautiful?
It was nothing less than spectacular. I love Kelly very dearly. She is an amazing actress, and she's an even more amazing person in real life. She's very down to earth. She likes her life simple. She's very, very sweet and genuine, and I have every love for her. I felt very blessed to have 25 years of playing Ridge opposite her. Very blessed.
Well, one of my questions was going to be, you had other pretty women in Ridge's life. Did you have any favorites among those?
Whenever I would tell a favorite at the time, it was my favorite at the time, and every time I did that, I would alienate about half the amount of people out there. It became the pattern. And if I said Brooke, then the Taylor fans would get up in arms. If I said Taylor, the Brooke people went crazy. So I stopped answering that question based on that, because you learn you can't please everybody. You never will. So I just would go. Finally, it hit me. I had an epiphany one day, and I went, "Why can't I have both of them? I can just move. I can just move to Utah or something and have both of them."
You could have said your wife. I mean, that might have got you a little bit.
Well, you mean on the show?
No, in real life, you could have said, "Well, it's really my wife."
Oh, there you go. Yeah. There you go. Well, you get in trouble either way you answer these questions. You guys should know that.
Right.
Yeah, that's very true. You gotta be careful. And you got to really, when it comes to women, you got to agree with them. You know how that is, Ron.
You're always wrong. You're always wrong.
Yeah.
You just have to get used to that.
That's right. I came up with an interesting concept of a question for you. If there was a crossover storyline between, and you were still Ridge on Bold and Beautiful, between the Forresters and the Quartermains, do you think that the Forresters would do a great job at running ELQ?
Now, the Quartermains is from General Hospital. I think the Forresters would probably run it fairly well. I think Ridge could probably run it fairly well. I don't know about anybody else. But that would definitely be an interesting crossover, wouldn't it, from one network to another?
Yes, it would. It would.
Which is kind of what we did. My group Player was able to do a little crossover performance on General Hospital. It went really well. And I actually loved being on the show. It was kind of cool. It's a whole different environment over there at ABC. But the people at GH, I know most all of them because we've all known each other over the years. So it was kind of cool. A little crossover would be nice.
Well, maybe one day they can bring you on as a mob enforcer for Sonny.
Or we can do a whole new character, like it should have been done with B&B.
Yeah, that would be great.
There we go.
When you were on General Hospital, we loved seeing you on there. But I know, a few months ago, the young son, he was getting in trouble or something like that. And he went to a hotel and he used your name as his alias.
That's right. I've been talking with Frank Valentini and telling him, my wife watches the show, watches GH, and tells me what's going on. And she, it's actually her favorite show, believe it or not. But she tells me the little boy keeps mentioning my name, and whenever some flowers or something are delivered to him, they're from Ron Moss. So we've thrown the idea around. We'll see what happens, but it is kind of a cute concept.
Yeah. Okay.
What was it like for you working with the legendary Susan Flannery, Stephanie from Bold and Beautiful?
Oh, Susan is a trip. She really is. Susan's amazing. Let me tell you my first day on Bold and Beautiful when we came in for a photo session with Susan. So I come in, and Susan's doing her makeup, and we're about to do a photo session with the whole Forrester family, Forrester and Logan family. And I walk over and I go, "Hey, Mom." And she looks at me, glares at me, and goes, "Don't call me Mom." And that's the way our relationship began. Well, it ended very differently. Susan became my surrogate mom. She became a tutor to me as an actor. I learned a lot from her and John McCook, the two matriarch and patriarchs of our show. They were amazing. Susan became a very, very dear friend, and she still remains that to this day. I love her dearly, and I'm trying to work out going up and having some lunch with her pretty soon because we miss her. She quit the show shortly after I did. And we can't wait to see her, and she's in her sort of retirement mode, though she still does direct various shows when the chance comes around. Can't wait to see her. I haven't actually seen her in quite a while now, so we're due.
Wow, yeah, that was sad when she left the show as well, when she was had the cancer and everything, and they ended her off that way. I wanted to ask you though, speaking of Susan Flannery, do you think Susan Flannery and Erica Slezak, who played Vicky on One Life to Live, you think they kind of had the same personality or not?
I don't know if I would doubt it. Susan's, you mean the characters have the same personality? Or
yeah.
The women. I don't know about the characters. I don't know enough about Erica's character. I never really got a chance to watch a lot of the other shows while I was doing B&B, so I can't say for sure. I'm not the one that should answer that one.
Okay.
But Erica is a wonderful lady as well. Very strong-minded, great actress.
Okay, Harold.
Yeah, well, I got to say I'm kind of jealous of you because not only did you have one beautiful wife, but now you got another, one.
Are you talking about real life or on the show?
I'm talking about in real life.
Real life, yes, I do. I must admit it. I'm a very blessed and lucky guy that way. My wife, Devin DeVasquez, is we're going on. God, it could be almost 7 years now. 7 years. We have our anniversary coming up on September 25th. We've known each other for 11 years, and we've been married for 6 so far. So I am very lucky, very blessed. And some people even say she's a little lucky as well. But I think I'm the real lucky one. I'm the mostly lucky one.
Tell us about your solo album.
My solo album, I have 2. One is called I'm Your Man, and the second one is called Uncovered. And those were, I'm real proud of those, actually, because I had never done a solo project. I'd always been involved with our group, our rock and roll group, Player. And through different discussions, Peter Beckett and I came up with doing a solo project for me. And we compiled a bunch of songs. He and I wrote a few on the first one, and then we got around to doing the second one. I'm very proud of them. Very proud of those songs. I'll be doing some of those in these solo shows that are coming up. We actually had a chance to tour Australia last year, and I was able to do about an hour and 15 minutes of solo performance before I brought the band out. And so I played a few of those songs off my solo endeavors.
Any chance you'll be making it down our way to Georgia?
We were just in Atlanta 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
We were in Atlanta doing a sort of a yeah. We were doing a show with your homegrown Yacht Rock Review boys. If you don't know about Yacht Rock Review, check that out because these guys are great. And we did a whole collection of stuff. It was us, Steve Aguri from Journey, the singer, the second lead singer of Journey, and Robbie Dupree, and just look up. We're going to be doing some other shows with them in the near future, but look up Yacht Rock Review. They are homegrown to your Atlanta. And by the way, they have a new restaurant. They have a new restaurant called, what's the name of the guy that Bill Murray played in Ghostbusters? Starts with a V.
I can't think of his name.
I can't remember his name either.
Starts with a V. I'm blanking out right here. Vorhaus or Vore or
I wasn't think of it. I just saw that not too long ago. That's pretty bad.
Yeah. Anyway, they have a restaurant by that name, a new one that just opened. They're going to have live music there, and we'll probably go down there and play as well.
Oh,
but we were just in Georgia.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry we missed it.
We hope to see you sometime. You know, that'd be great. I see we've got about 3 minutes left on the show. And in my closing question, I want to ask you, Ron, can you tell us just briefly about the Australian instrument, a diggity-doo, I believe it's called. A didgeridoo. Didgeridoo.
Yeah. It's they actually nicknamed it the Ridgeridoo when I went there. They gave me one. It was kind of cool. Ridgeridoo. It's a very native outback instrument that it gets a drone going, like a meditative drone, and they get the circular breathing. It's a handmade instrument out of this big long. I don't even know what the stuff is made from. It's not. It's a tree branch of some sort that they hollow out in a certain way. But you have to get circular breathing going. If you've never seen circular breathing, that basically means all the air going out doesn't stop. You're breathing in and blowing out at the same time. It's a technique that a lot of wind instrument players use. Somebody like Kenny G is an excellent double breather, they call him, or it's a circular breathing. But they these tribesmen get this circular breathing going where you can keep this sort of going, and it just continues like that without stopping. And if you get a bunch of those together, it's just an amazing, amazing sound. It's very meditative and very spiritual.
Do you use that in any of your music?
I haven't yet, but that's a good idea. In fact, I was just recently able to get a sound out of it. I've been trying for the last many years just because it's not easy. It's not easy to get that sound going. I can't do the continuous breathing, the circular breathing yet, but I can at least get a sound out of it. I should. That's a good idea. I think I'll use that in my next record.
All right,
we'll
give me credit
for
it.
I'll give you credit for it.
We want to thank you so much, Ron, for being on. We see that we don't have much time left, but I'll send you the link on Twitter so all the fans can, listen to the show on demand. And
Very cool.
Thank you so much for being on, sir, and wish you all the best in everything you do.
Thank you very
Brian,
much.
Brian, Harold, I thank you guys for having me on as well. It's been fun. And please look up. You can go to player-theband.com if you want to see where we're going to be, or you can actually just go to ronmoss.com. Ron with two N's.
Okay.
And all of our schedule is on ronmoss.com.
Okay. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you guys. Have a great day.
Okay,
you too.
Goodbye.
You too. God bless.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.